So in this recording, I'm going to talk about reverse inquiry. So reverse inquiry is a really wonderful tool that we use it can be used for a number of reasons. We can use it at the start of a session to find where the trigger is. We can use it throughout the session to reinduce once something is starting to relax. So for example, if I'm looking at a belief that I'm not good enough, and my memories have come up and I've processed them using the other tools, and I want to go back to check it, right? So I want to see if I still have that belief holding on anywhere. So one way to do that is by using this reverse inquiry. Now, it may sound like an affirmation, but it is not an affirmation. So we're not trying to create a sense of being good enough. We're just trying to see where our body or our system or anything in us says, no, that's not true. So if I'm looking at, I'm not good enough, the reverse inquiry would be to say, I am good enough. And then if there's a reaction in my body, a contraction or something that says, oh no, that's not true, I am not good enough, now I know I still have more to look at. I can go to that contraction. I can go to any memories that come up and process those. So we're saying the opposite of what the belief is. That's the reverse inquiry. So if I think that there's something wrong with me, if that's my belief, the reverse inquiry could be, and we try to keep this fairly simple at first, and they might get more elaborate, as we get deeper and as things start to relax. But if the belief is that there's something wrong with me, I would say there's nothing wrong with me, and see if there's any reaction in my body that says, no, that's not true. So we're looking for the disagreement to the statement. We're not trying to make that be true. We're just looking for the disagreement. So now we know where else to go look. So I'll just give some examples. So I might have the belief that I'm not safe. The reverse inquiry would be, I am safe. I might have a belief that it's not safe to speak, or I can't speak, or I can't say what I need to. A reverse inquiry could be, I can say anything I want, anywhere, anytime, to anyone. Like, that's a more elaborate one, right? There's probably a strong reaction to that one if there's still that belief in there. If you say the reverse inquiry and it's neutral, then you may not be holding on to that belief anymore. But I recommend checking it out. Ask the question or do the reverse inquiry in a few different ways, just to try and really trigger that. So you could, look at the people that make you feel not good enough. So like I could look at my mother or my family and say, I am good enough, and see if there's a reaction to that. Right? Or I can say anything I want to my mother or to whoever that we feel we can't speak to. Some other examples. I'm bad. I'm not bad would be the reverse, or I'm good. I'm a good person. I'm perfect just as I am. These are different ways that you can phrase that to try to reinduce. So we're looking for, where else do I have this belief that I'm bad or not good enough, or there's something wrong with me? Yeah, I mean, you feel a sense of neutrality if there's really no response, if that has really that belief has really moved on. So the reverse inquiry, again, not an affirmation. We're just looking to find where we still have the belief of whatever the identity is that we have, or any belief about anything really. And then listening to the body and just following the flow of that. And that's the reverse inquiry.